All right, so for finishing up the snow globe image, I'm in my Google Drive and I have my PNG snow globe file ready to go. So I'm going to open up a new Google drawing. All right, so you have to do a second Google drawing. I'm going to open that up. Save video. I'm going to insert the image from my drive of my final picture. All right, so this is all one picture now. It's not in parts. I can't click on anything and change anything because this is just like one picture file. All right, so you're going to now make it a circle. So you're going to go up here to the mask image. So there's the crop image, and then right next to it, there's a little arrow. It says mask image, and then it has the menu shape, the drop down menus again. So I'm going to go to the circle or flowchart connector, and then I'm just going to round that out. And it does compress your image a little bit. You just, you really kind of can't help that, so it's okay. And I'm going to make my workspace a little bit bigger. Okay. I also want it to be in the center, so I'm going to move it in. All right, so I'm going to choose a background color and just make it something that will, allow your image to kind of stand out. So like a nice purple gradient. You can also customize this if you want to. So you start with like a dark blue. And I'm going to make it linear. All right, so I like that. That's a nice kind of like winter sky. So the only thing you need to do is you need to add a base. So I'm going to go to either the curve tool or the polyline tool, either one. And I'm just going to kind of trace the outline of the curve. Come down, give it a little foot, go over. And it could be a little uneven, or see if I can fix that up a little better, but it doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. Better. And same thing, I'm going to do like a dark gradient, and you can customize that if you want to and add a little more brown tones. Same thing, we're going to have it be linear. Okay, and have a transparent outline. And then I'm going to take my image and I'm going to move to front. So this way it's in front of my base. You can even scoot it down a little so there's no background showing. All right, and then the last piece is to make your reflection, because this is supposed to be glass. So you would have, a slight reflection on that glass surface. So I'm going to use the curve, and you want to use the curve for this versus the polyline because you want a softer edge. So the same thing, I'm just going to kind of trace one side of my snow globe, start to bring it back up. So it's kind of like an elongated C, or kind of like a boomerang shape. Mine didn't meet, so I'm going to do it again. There we go. And then I'm going to fill it in with a light blue. You can use the blue that is the default, but I usually don't like to use the default blue, so I'll change that up. I'm going to have no outline. And then for the blue, if you're in the color menu and you have your color checked, you can go to custom, and there you can change the transparency. So I'm going to bring this down to like 50%, even a little bit less. See how that looks. All right, so you can see the reflection on here, but it's not obscuring your scene. You can even kind of like shift this around. There you go. All right, it just kind of looks like a nice, final reflection, so that looks like a nice glassy surface. All right. And now you are done. So you're going to take this. Now you're going to download this whole thing as a PNG or a JPEG. And I'm going to save it. Put it back in my drive. And then this is the final image that you would put on onto Jamboard. All right. So that is the digital gingerbread snow globe assignment.